Hey guys, today is October 2nd of 2012 and this is obviously my second video of my Vlogtober series, so let's get this party started. And a quick note, I have been having an allergic reaction to something, so I took some Benadryl, so I'm kind of tired. So hopefully that won't affect this video, but just know that. Okay, so today I want to talk about something that's been assumed about me on several occasions, and that's that I grew up in a good family, well, by American standards, what they consider a good family that instilled my morals and my values in me, and that's why I am the person that I am today. That is not the case. While my family did teach me some good stuff, the bulk of what I believe and the person that I am has nothing to do with them. It's all Christ. If you look at my family, I should be a different person. I shouldn't be who I am today, but that just shows the power of Christ, and I think that's so awesome. So just everything that anyone sees that's good or righteous that's in me and my actions and the way I live my life, glory has to go to God for that, because He has put that in my life and has changed me and is changing me daily. So all the glory has to go to God for that. I think this attitude is kind of similar in the many crazy attitudes that the Pharisees had. So you kind of get the feel what I'm talking about. I'm going to read from Mark chapter 2, verses 15 through 17. Now it happened as he was dining in Levi's house that many tax collectors and sinners also sat with Jesus and his disciples, for there were many, and they followed him. And when the scribes and Pharisees saw him eating with the tax collectors and sinners, they said to his disciples, "How is it that he eats and drinks with tax collectors and sinners?" When Jesus heard it, he said to them, "Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance." I just think that's just such a beautiful illustration of what Christ can do. Back then, tax collectors were known for taking more than they should. Basically, you know, taking what they were supposed to take and taking extra, basically robbing the people and filling their pockets. So, pretty sure they were pretty looked down upon hardcore back in those days. And so when I think of that story, Pharisees were like, you're hanging out with these tax collectors and sinners and prostitutes and stuff, and it was more like Jesus was hanging out with ex-tax collectors, ex-sinners, ex-prostitutes, because he was calling people to repentance, not just saying like, you know, live in your sin, let your sin destroy your life. No, you know, that's in your past, and turn to me now and let's go in the right direction. And so in those verses, you know, Jesus says, you know, I'm here for the sick, you know, the sinners, and not for the righteous. And he wasn't calling the Pharisees righteous. It was just that their attitude was that they are so righteous. They come from this, you know, bloodline, a good family, you know, and they weren't interested in repentance. They weren't interested in changing their life, and you know, they thought they were doing a pretty good job all on their own. And like I said, that's just like another reflection of how Pharisees had that same attitude of, I came from a good family, so I am good, and that was not the case at all. Christ right there is like showing how he transforms people. He calls people to repentance, and anyone to repentance, not just people who were born or what they thought was born into the kingdom. So I was thinking about this, that the Pharisees were holding, you know, these people's past against them. They weren't those people anymore. They had repentance and they were turning to Christ, but the Pharisees wanted to hold their past against them. And I've had that done to me before. For people who know more about my past, it can get held against you, and that's wrong. I know that it's wrong, and I can't worry about what other people hold against me, because Christ holds my future against me. He holds perfection against me. No, we're not there yet, but we are headed in that direction. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter so much what other people think of us, or even how we grew up. because after all, no one is good, and Christ is very clear, like no one is good, not one. And so no matter how good you think your family is, we're all sinners and we've all fallen from grace, and we all need Christ to come into our life and transform us and make us new. So I hope that wasn't too all over the place. I am very tired and I want to commit to making a video every day for October, so I'm trying, guys. Hopefully I'll have more focused, at least in some of the videos. I have a couple of things that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Alright, so till next time, bye.